starting off with 1 cup of peanut butter in our large bowl. Now I'm bringing my whipped cream cheese, and we're gonna add about 10 ounces of our whipped cream cheese right into our bowl. I like using the whipped cream cheese because it's already softened for you, so half the job is already done. We are making a super delicious no-bake dessert that everyone will love. If you love peanut butter and chocolate, this is for you. So this is a 12-ounce container, so we gotta leave about 2 ounces in there so that we can get this recipe correct. Perfect. Now I'm coming in with some powdered sugar, and we're gonna add 3/4 a cup of powdered sugar. Now you guys can measure. I measure with my heart. I like a lot of sugar, so I might add about a cup. That looks absolutely perfect. And we need a little bit of liquid in here, so we're gonna add some heavy whipping cream. We're gonna add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. That's just gonna make our mixing easier. So it's half of this bottle, a little bit more. Perfect. Ooh. That peanut butter smells amazing, and so does that powdered sugar. Last thing we're gonna add to our mixture is a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be so yummy, so easy, and just everyone will enjoy it. Kids, adults, you can make it for Thanksgiving, you can make it for Halloween, whatever. You can make it for a Sunday dinner. Okay, now we're gonna start mixing this all together. We might need to bring back our spatula to get all that peanut butter out of our whisk. Oh yeah, see, so easy. Okay, and now it's time to combine that together until it's nice and creamy. Oh my gosh, our creamy peanut butter mixture is ready. We gotta make sure to get all of that out of our spatula, whisk. Woo! Okay, let's give that a little try before we move on. That is so good. Okay. I think some of you guys probably already know where this is going, but we are gonna bring in our chocolate Keebler crust. I normally like the Oreo crust for this recipe, but they stopped making them, which is such a bummer. But chocolate crust will do well, or you can get the gluten-free nut chocolate crust if you're gluten-free. But we are gonna add this peanut butter mixture right into our pre-made chocolate crust. Okay, we got all that in our pie crust, and we're gonna just gently flatten it. Make sure you don't break your crust, or else someone will get a sad broken piece of pie. We just want it to be nice and smooth like butter, or peanut butter, even better. But this is coming together so quickly. It's been like 2 minutes, and we have a delicious no-bake dessert thrown together that everyone will just chow down on. It's delicious, it smells good, and we are gonna make it look extra pretty. We don't want just a plain old basic pie. No one likes that. Okay, that looks great. All right, we're gonna start off with some Reese's Minis wrapped, and we're just gonna kind of toss them on to our peanut butter chocolate pie. It's just the perfect complement for this dessert. Okay, that looks perfect. We'll put that one right there. And then I found these Reese's peanut butter chips, and we're just gonna throw a few of those, because what is a peanut butter pie without extra peanut butter? Oh my goodness. Obviously, all the decorations are optional, but I think they just make the dessert look so much more appetizing. And then last but not least, I have my melted milk chocolate and my melted peanut butter, and we are just gonna drizzle these onto our pie. Oh my goodness, and look at that. This masterpiece is ready for the fridge. We're gonna let it set for 1 to 2 hours, and then it's gonna be ready to indulge. All right, you guys, it's been 1 hour in the fridge, and it is time to try this no-bake peanut butter pie. I have my pie cutter, and we're just gonna cut 1 slice. Oh, that chocolate. I did use wafers instead of, maybe use a chocolate syrup or something so it doesn't crush your pie. It's still a perfect slice. Look at that. All right, so just switch out the melted milk chocolate for just some chocolate syrup, and you'll have a better reveal than mine, but I'm sure this is gonna taste absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh. All right, those were my cooked jumbo shells that I flipped and put in my muffin tin. Now I'm gonna bring in my Rao's Alfredo, and we are just gonna pour a little bit of that Alfredo into each of our little jumbo shells. This is such an easy and delicious Italian dinner. I love making this when I need a quick, delicious dinner. It's just a few ingredients, so easy and tasty. All right, once we get our Alfredo in there, we'll be able to add our next ingredients. Okay, I'm gonna use about 3/4 of this jar. This is really yummy. You can make your own Alfredo though if you want. Now I'm gonna come in with some bacon bits. Oh my goodness, these are so delicious. We're just gonna kind of shake just like that, just a little bit in here. This is gonna be so good, you guys. I absolutely love Alfredo, bacon, and what's coming next is just gonna pull all these flavors together. Just quickly get a nice little like teaspoon of bacon bits in there. You can use fresh bacon if that's what you prefer, but these are just as easy. Yummy. All right, now I have my rotisserie chicken that I kind of cut up into different pieces, and this is just seasoned with a little bit of salt and pepper, and we are going to put, you know, a few strips of that chicken right into our Alfredo sauce. Look how it just sinks right in there. So yummy, so delicious. You can add as little or as much as you like. I'm just using the white meat, but if you like the dark meat, you can also use the dark meat. Woo! But we're gonna quickly get these filled up with chicken. All right, they all have chicken in there, and the flavors we're going for are chicken, bacon, ranch. So we are gonna just do a nice little sprinkle of our ranch seasoning. You can season this however you like. Keep it with the Alfredo flavors and just do some onion powder and some garlic powder. You can just keep it simple with salt and pepper, but personally, I love chicken bacon ranch, and I especially love it with some Alfredo to keep it Italian. Oh my goodness, look how delicious these are coming together. Just a nice little light sprinkle. If you don't like ranch seasoning, like I said, switch it out for something you do like. Oh, so good, you guys. Now we know this is missing an important ingredient, some cheese. So I'm just using some Parmesan cheese, and we're gonna just sprinkle that right on top. Do a nice little generous amount of Parmesan, because this is really what's gonna hold everything together into that noodle that we did. This is such an easy, quick trick I like to do. I've seen people do this with lasagna, with meatballs, but I am a chicken bacon ranch Alfredo girl, so that's what we're going for with this recipe. Just a nice little sprinkle of Parmesan, because cheese makes everything better. Sometimes it's butter, but most of the time it's cheese. Ooh. Okay, last one. Delicious. All right, so now to add a little bit of color, make it look more appetizing, we're gonna do some chopped parsley on top. This is just really gonna make them look beautiful when we take them out of the oven. Okay, so good, so easy. I love, you know, just buying a rotisserie chicken for this, so I don't even have to cook the chicken. You really just have to cook the noodles, and then these are gonna go in the oven for, you know, super quick, so you can pre-cook the noodles if you like, and then your dinner will be almost complete for when you come home after work and want to throw together a quick dinner. Perfect. Ooh, looks so good, you guys. All right, my oven is set to 350, and this is gonna be in there for like 25 minutes, so quick. All right, you guys, these look absolutely incredible. So yummy, so delicious. It is time to give them a try. I'm just gonna grab my spoon, and we should just be able to spoon these out. I did use a silicone muffin tin, so you don't have to grease it. Oh, look at that. Looks so good, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and grab another one. Oh, you can use these as an appetizer, as a dinner, whatever you want. They're so delicious. You can customize them to your liking. Oh, Perfect. I think 3 is gonna be just enough for me. All right, it's time to give these a try, and you just pick up your little noodle and give it a bite. So tasty, you guys. Literally the perfect dinner appetizer. All right, I just added 1 bag of my frozen blueberries to my bun pan. Now I'm coming in with my Pillsbury biscuit grahams. Open these up, and we are gonna grab our biscuits, grab some scissors, and we're gonna cut them once, twice, just like so, and let our pieces fall right into our bun pan. This is gonna be such an easy and delicious dessert. If you love blueberries, if you love sweet pies or anything like that, you will love this dessert. You could switch up the fruit too. You could do some frozen strawberries, some frozen raspberries, a triple berry blend, whatever you like, you could use that. But we're just gonna fill this up super quick so that we can get a nice full bun pan of these delicious Pillsbury biscuits. Oh my.
Yum.
All right, so this is my 12th biscuit. We used 1.5 cans of the Pillsbury biscuits, and we are popping it right in there. Look how full and beautiful that looks. We're instantly gonna come in with some melted butter. This is 2 sticks of melted butter. And with that melted butter, we're gonna add some light brown sugar. Woo. I am a little messy today, but that's okay. A little mess never hurt anyone, right?
Yeah, exactly. If you're not making a mess in the kitchen,
you're not doing it right. So we added 1.5 cups of our brown sugar in there. Last thing we're gonna add to this mixture is some vanilla extract, and I'm just gonna use the little cap and do 2 teaspoons of vanilla right into our measuring cup. We're gonna give this a good whisk. This mixture is gonna go so beautifully with those biscuits and those blueberries. It's just gonna be so sweet. It's gonna be almost like a monkey bread, but better because we have those blueberries on those. The juices are just gonna come out so nicely and just fall right onto those biscuits as they cook. Okay, let's really get this blended together, get some arm strength in here. We want a nice thick mixture. Okay, this looks ready.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Exactly. Okay, we're gonna bring in our bundt pan, and we're gonna drizzle our mixture right on top of those biscuits. And as it bakes, that mixture is just gonna fall between those biscuits and make this the most delicious dessert you've ever had. Okay, I might have overmade my mixture. I only used about 3/4 of it. But this is ready for the oven. Give it a little shimmy. My oven is set to 350, and this is gonna bake for 45 minutes. Oh my, look how golden and beautiful that looks. I cannot wait to flip this over. We got our round platter here. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of scared, but I think it's gonna be okay.
You just didn't even count down, you just did it.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
I love your authenticity.
Let's get this out of the way. We don't need it anymore. Oh my gosh, it's starting to drip that blueberry goodness.
It's gooping.
It's gooping. All right, so if you let it sit in the pan a little longer than I did, the juice will start to thicken up and you won't get this splurge. But you guys know I'm impatient. I can't wait. So let's go ahead and dig in. Oh my goodness. Oh, look, the biscuits are perfectly cooked. Oh yeah. The sweet blueberry, the sweet biscuits. This is about to be divine.
You really outdid yourself this time.
Oh yeah. I've never had anything so delicious. Oh, this is great, you guys. You have to try it. Perfect. Scrape out all of that goodness. 1 can of cream of chicken. We're gonna do 1 can of mixed vegetables right in there. This is gonna be a super easy dinner. You just throw it all in your pie crust, mix it together, and you have dinner for the whole family. Chicken pot pie. You can make your own chicken, but I just like how easy these grilled strips are. They're already pre-cooked. All right, give it another mix. We're almost done here. It's that easy. It's literally just a few ingredients and your pre-made pie crust. You can make everything from homemade. You can make the gravy homemade. You can make the pie crust homemade, but I just like the convenience of all the pre-made stuff. All right, let's season this up a little bit. I have some pepper here. Gotta have your seasonings, or this won't be good. Perfect. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of salt. Just a pinch. Okay, and do one more mix. Now we have to do our pie top crust. And for that, I am just using some crescents from Pillsbury's. Go ahead and pop it open. Ooh. These are the best for a pie crust top. If you're doing a savory pie, you're gonna wanna use these. Just lay them right on top. It's that easy. Okay, quickly lay them just like this. Buttery crust. So I have some melted butter here, and I'm just gonna brush this on the crescents. That easy. It's gonna be so good and buttery, and that top is just gonna be nice and crispy. Oh, you guys are gonna wanna make this every week because it's so easy and so yummy. All right, now before we pop this in the oven, I'm actually gonna cover it with foil so that the bottom crust will cook, but the top won't burn. Cover it just like that, super easy. And then I have my oven set to 350, and we're gonna cook it with 20 minutes with the foil and 20 minutes without the foil. Look at that. It looks perfect. Okay, I'll go ahead and cut myself a slice. Ooh, that buttery crescents. Oh, yeah. Okay, really get through that pie crust. You ready? Let's do this. Oh, wow. That looks so good. This is my best one yet. The crescent is cooked perfectly. All that delicious pot pie fillings. Okay, I need a bite of this. That's a winner. Some pecan halves. 1 stick, 2 sticks of butter. Now I have some brown sugar here. We're gonna do 1 cup of brown sugar right in there. Now we are going to mix this up until the butter melts and that sugar caramelizes. This is gonna be super easy and delicious, you guys. Okay, let's turn up this heat to medium high and get this going. All right, now that it's boiling, let's give it a nice stir. Oh, it's getting nice and thick, just like what we wanted. Okay, I think it needs 1 more minute, and then this is gonna be ready. Okay, this is nice and caramelized. Look at those pecans, they look absolutely delicious, and we are putting this right into our loaf pan. Oh my gosh, we have all that extra butter in there. This is gonna be delicious. I think we're only gonna use about half of what we made. And then we're gonna spread that out on the bottom of our sheet pan, just like so. Oh, it looks
Oh, it
delicious.
looks so good. It smells delicious.
I'm gonna get a little bit more, I think, right, babe?
Yeah, nah, just fill it up. I mean, I don't know what you're making, but but it looks good.
Okay. Right on the bottom of our loaf pan. That looks amazing. Okay. And I did grease this loaf pan. Now I'm gonna put this to the side. I'm gonna grab a bowl and a whisk. And I have here a super moist butter recipe yellow cake, because the theme today is butter. Everything's better with butter. We're gonna use that whole box. Now for some extra flavor, I have cinnamon applesauce.
Wait, what?
Yep, and the best part about applesauce is that you do not need eggs, oil, or water when you add applesauce to your cake mix. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna whisk together the cake mix and the applesauce, and then we're gonna have a perfect cake batter. It's that easy. 2 ingredients, and then we have that beautiful pecan mixture. This is gonna be delicious together. Yummy, it smells like fall in here. This is such a great dessert for Thanksgiving, but I'm gonna be making it all fall because it is just too good.
And winter.
Yeah, okay. That looks just about right. There's no, powdered left in our mixture. This is gonna be so good, you guys. Okay, move this to the side. We're gonna go ahead and grab our little loaf pan. And with this recipe, you can get 2 loaves out of there. That's why we didn't use our whole pecan mixture.
Oh, wow.
Remember, we greased this loaf pan. Okay, so we're gonna use half of our applesauce batter, save the rest for a second loaf. Kind of just shimmy that so it flattens out a little bit. That looks beautiful. Okay, you guys, my oven is set to 350 and this is gonna cook for 35 minutes. All right, you guys, this looks incredible. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and flip this baby out of the pan.
Did it come off?
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
That looks so delicious.
It really does.
Oh, okay, let's go ahead and cut a slice. I cannot wait any longer. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so good. Oh yeah, look at that.
Perfectly cooked.
Yeah. Yummy. Our delicious apple pecan cake, upside down cake, is ready to be enjoyed. I'm just gonna go like that, make it easy on myself.
Is it good?
That is too good, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna eat the whole cake.